spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the drain.
10 grand heat after heat in the glow. Bed vibe flying down the line in the show. Paraquine pumping like a backstage drum. Photo finish live where the legends come.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride, and hear the chat roar. Worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Foes eve tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Hosts crack jokes while the gates line up. Crowds going crazy as they fill that cup. Digital dirt fly when the bell hits loud. Every pick riding on the voice of the crowd.
Horses dig in when the backstretch calls. 100,000 dreams in those pixel walls. Stretch run hits and the chat explodes. SGPN driving down the final rows.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride.
Hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Foes eve tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Tomorrow's Fozy.
New dreams coming.
New dreams coming.
Monday brings baby.
New season running.
Fozy,
Fozy. Let the future breathe.
SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Fozy tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand.
Feel the energy.
Welcome into a very special edition of Run for the Roses here as we close out season 37 with it's a new flavor for us. We'll be going both ways today on the track, but we are here for the Stayer Major Day, which does include the, of course, Run for the Roses in the virtual Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
We will also be taking a look at the Harbor Classic on the left turf side, the third-time championship in right dirt, and the Artemis Cup for right turf. Again, something we don't do all the time, which is turn right on the track, at least. Very excited to be here. Excited to open up my my mind, be progressive, and who knows what can happen. We can transition perhaps our whole stable to right turn if it goes well. Bowser, how are we feeling? I hear you've been handicapping some races.
Yeah, I actually, sat down this afternoon and I went over these 4 majors today. Didn't really get into the classic actually, so my bad on that. But yeah, I highlighted some horses I think we should be on in these upcoming majors. So
hell yeah. All right, well, let's get into it because as per usual, we're always going to be a little strapped for time.
Yeah, we got about 11 minutes to get our bets in for this third-time championship. So let me.
All right, you heard the man. Let's go to open upcoming selection.
And so, a big part of my handicap on these majors is often the weather rolls, because if you have something, a lot of times it's loaded with certain types of qualifiers. This one, as you'll see, most of these are soft races today, and with a majority of firm runners in them. So I do see some potential for some stuff to win off preference. Just to start out, in this race, Killa Cam and Flat Out Fabulous are the two horses that have the most grade 1 or graded wins. So
Who's that?
Killa Cam and Flat Out Fabulous. So Killa Cam, I think, is like the 13 or something. I don't know. And the other one's the number 20 horse, I believe. The
so you might be looking at overall data there. I wonder if that's the racing form gives you the overall.
Yeah. Okay. So
because the only note I have is for horses to watch in this one is Charmed and Dangerous. I'm sorry, Ornato. Let's see. Let's bring it up.
Well, okay. I have those are the two that had the most like kind of bigger wins, I noticed. But okay, yeah, that's for this. I guess that was the overall I was looking at. But I like Stride Out and Catching Stars. Those are the two soft runners I'm gonna hitch my wagon to in this race.
Stride Out. What do we have the number on that?
I'm trying to get in there.
I'm gonna pull up this view just because it's a little easier to see the pot too.
Yeah.
So we got $500, or almost $600 in the pot. I will say, not coming over to the right dirt side all the time. We do see some new stables here.
Yeah, so the number 7 Stride Out there, that was one of the ones I kind of had, and then the number 9 horse Catching Stars. Those two, I felt like
because there's barely any soft runners.
There's barely any soft runners, and I was okay with that because they have put up some decent wins in their careers.
So Stride Out, if I look at my data, cross-referencing with my data. So just to say it again, the 7 and the 9 were the two that stood out to you, right?
Yep, we got 8 minutes. So
yeah, so Stride Out was the leader in the club. Well, one of the leaders in the clubhouse this season for graded victories. 14 races, 4 wins, 4 places, 2 shows. So like the angle there. And it does also seem like we might be on optimal distance for Stride Out.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. So okay, so we're both on that. What do we want to put?
Let's definitely take Stride Out.
All right. What do we put on this?
So let's do the usual.
Let's see. I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, come on, surprise me. Imagine you're the lieutenant and you're the capo and I'm the boss, and I say, surprise me, Bowser.
Right.
Now, while you're doing that, I'm also going to make a case, although the star preference doesn't add up, for Ornato. This horse has been undeniable on the track.
Yeah, that one was on my list here. I definitely was keeping an eye on that one. So
6 podiums in 7 graded races this season. And apologies, I may have had a good time in Vegas last night. I'm a little groggy.
Little horse there. Yeah, that happens.
And so Ornato is the.
I was running around picking up chicken, and this morning getting shrimp cocktails for tomorrow. So
Ornato is the 15.
Okay, I just got our Stride Out picks in. So you like Ornato the 15? You want to all right, it's pretty heavy firm in a soft race.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, what I'm going to do, since you handicap, is I'm just going to throw out the one horse that I think is the best horse. So you gave out 2 good handicaps, and I'm just going to throw you what I think is the best horse.
Yeah. So should I put a bet on this or my other one, Catching Stars?
Let's do both. Let's do all 3.
Let's do all 3. Okay.
Why have 2 bets when you can have 3? That's what led to 60 Super Bowl bets for Super Bowl 60. If you missed it, check out the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna be
watching now.
I've been firing Super Bowl props all last couple of days. I hadn't had time to really sit down and get into it. I mean, I'd put some in. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a loser, but like I hadn't really gotten in the weeds yet. Now I've gotten in the weeds. I've got some good stuff to give out here on the show. So
I'll just show off the forms page for the horses we like. Here's Stride Out. Again, Bowser highlighted some of it, but it has a very strong record in the graded races. Certainly has some good experience recently winning. The G1 is always a good sign. And then Bowser also, you liked Catching Stars.
Yeah.
And I do like your angle here, right? You're basically looking for the horses with the lowest firm stars, as it maybe will help. Although I feel my newer theories on this, I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but
it was a little bit of that. But I also kind of looked at just the overall winning pedigrees of these horses, and this one was kind of on these two were kind of on the second tier. And I was like, a lot of times my favorites don't come in, but the second choice, so I'm like, let's just kind of focus on that second tier, try and catch some good odds. Let's hit for something.
And this is a horse that has, has shown some decent results.
So we're live. We're in 4 minutes left. Let me just.
Yep. I'm just talking through our bets. So this is the 9-horse Catching Stars. Also is a horse that has shown some nice results.
What up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we are deep in the fucking racing form here, bro.
And then let me pop off Ornato. You can see mostly.
So we got Ornato Catching Stars, Ornato Catching Stars, and straight up, bam.
All right, I'll pop our picks on the screen since you got them in.
Yep, they are all in.
And then once
so I did I noticed there was like about 1,800, about what is it, $18 a horse or $22 a horse, it looks like, in the.
Yeah, you're basically matching the show and place pools and then going in on the.
And then I went in for like $10 each on the win pools,
which I'm pretty sure the juice on. I think the juice on these on the win pool is 1.76K Derby. So
we got Cousin Mush in the chat too. Oh dear God, all the stars are here tonight.
Is Japan here yet?
I don't know. I haven't seen Japan. I do got a dab load ready for him.
I'm not going to race him though. I'm going to put him out to stud.
Yeah, I don't know why I played that sound effect. It's just a good one.
You just like your soundboard.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker to the soundboard. It gives me hope and gratification. So yeah. So what, we got about 10.
I was gonna say once the
13 minutes to go on this.
And yeah, if you're wondering what you're watching, this is Photo Finish Live. It's a digital horse racing game. I was doing a spot on VSiN with Follow the Money yesterday, and they were asking me for a weird weekend story for the weekend. I was like, oh no, that's what it was. They were asking if I wanted to stay an extra segment. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, but I do have to jet. One of my digital horses is running in a big race. And I got a look of what the hell are you talking about? Well, it's exactly that. You're about to see digital horse racing. You can bet on it. You can breed them. You can race them. You can even be a track owner if you just want to sit back and kick your feet up. So use that code SGPN when you sign up for your stable, and you get in a turf club, which gets you access to today's SGPN Dirt Classic. It gets you access to breed discounts and more, including horse giveaways. So
and deal, like we just hooked up a listener with a buy one get one free deal that was pretty solid for them. They got a couple good pieces for their left turf side. So
yeah, so again, code SGPN when you hop into the game, and again, if you're not looking to get deep into digital horse racing, might not be the right thing for you, but you'll have fun. Like,
if you just want to be a track owner and handicap the races, that's a lot of fun. Because I've often heard that you should only play a game you own.
Yeah, and also you could just sign up today and bet on the races. So it's you also have that option. All right, so you got 45 seconds to get your bets in. Let's see if the pot's increased at all here at the end here. All right, we're seeing it's creeping up towards 50K in the win pool, Bowser.
All right,
we are dangerously close to $50.
Hey, we're over $600 in the win pool, so that's nice.
Yeah, and
now how are our odds looking on our pick so far on the 7, 9, and 15? I feel like that's a good handicap. It's like, dude, on these majors, I feel like if we treat it kind of like a first touchdown prop, where we gotta get 2-3 entries. Let's hopefully we get the kickoff and coin toss.
All right, so Ornato is 10-1. Stride Out is the chalk at 8.59x, and Catching Stars would be the desirable outcome for us at 15x.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
That's
and
kind of how I thought it would break down odds wise. If I was going to be honest with you, there.
all right. Pot is locked. Race starts in 10 minutes. Do we want to start talking about the next race?
Weren't we going to do a couple of retirements in between these?
We can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fire off a retirement real quick.
All right. That I was not prepared with. So give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The reality is I was taking a nap and I hit snooze one too many times.
Well, that you can't do that on the big race day. Come on. What is this?
His mother was a model. His mother was a model.
I don't think we have much to retire.
You know what? Maybe you're right.
I think
most of the stuff is 2 years old right now, and we can't retire until Monday morning.
Exactly.
All
right. Let's. You know what? Because I'd say we need about 5-ish minutes to do the talk out of the horses, which we should do right before the post. Why don't we hop into the next race?
All right.
Which is a world that we're a little bit more familiar with.
Yeah, it's the Harbor Classic and left turf. This is
it's good.
Yeah.
11 furlongs, good, and we didn't really sniff this year.
No, but you know what? I think this could be a huge weekend for Sloppy Stakes because we saw him yesterday finish first and third in the sprint that we were in the major. I was looking at this one. I made a list of. Let me just go down a list of the few I had made, and then I kind of just looked at the weather and was like, all right. Because I'm familiar with some of these horses that we've raced against as juveniles and as 3-year-olds a little, right?
Yeah.
So Hard Hat Chad, Perfect Grid, Destiny is All, Ricky Spanish, Fabricate Or, and Hearts of Red Dragon. Then I realized it was a good, and so I realized 2 of those were LTF horses, Ricky Spanish and Hearts of Red Dragon. So those are the 2 I went with.
Okay. I will say the track record of Hard Hat Chad, 8 wins in.
I know
16.
that's it. Hard Hat Chad does look really good. I'm not gonna lie,
but I don't think this is the optimal distance for the Zedge horse. If I'm being honest, so we can pull it up real quick because
he has a really impressive resume though, and the price you're getting on him right now, I do see value there. Okay,
yeah, but look at a lot of these races were shorter.
Yeah, he was doing good on the Gallop circuit and the Classic circuit. So he's one of those horses that can run multiple distances. He's a very good horse, dude. Like I'm kind of interested in why Zedge decided to run him in this instead of the Gallop, to be honest with you.
Yeah, good question. Maybe it was but you're not even a preference thing, because this is 20%.
Yeah. So
so that would be the one. So that would be one that like definitely looks like a great horse. But if you want to marry like performance on track with probably optimal distance, that Perfect Grid horse you mentioned, I know, like if we're going to take one off preference, I think that's is that the chalk right now?
Probably. Yeah. That one stood out to me too. Check out Ricky Spanish. I want to know what you think about that one. Cause that one,
that's right there with Perfect Grid. So 17 graded races this season, 4 wins, 3 shows, 4 places. Has an interesting, I mean, it's one of the, why don't we pull it open, because it has an interesting race. Like I'm not really sure what Sloppy Stakes was doing.
This is the Sloppy Stakes horse that I was like, man, this could make it. This horse could give him a chance for a very big weekend here.
So like it's running sprints, it's winning at 10 with a yielding. It's winning at 11 with a fast. I'm wondering why we ran this horse short at all,
Right?
I guess it's because it was able to perform.
And to me, that's a great price there at 15-1. And so that what was the other one? Their Perfect Grid, because that was at 21-1, wasn't it?
Perfect Grid looks like it's been bet down to the chalk at 4-1.
Okay, no. We're gonna stay off that. We're definitely on Ricky Spanish. What about Hearts of
Hold
Red
on.
Dragon?
Let me.
Or Red Arrow, excuse me.
I'm just double checking that Perfect Grid is what I see. Yeah, so Perfect Grid has been bet heavily.
Yeah.
All right, so which were the two that you definitely are locked in on?
I'm locked in on Ricky Spanish for sure. And I also like Hearts of Red Arrow. If you go up a little bit, scroll up.
And that's the other oh no, that's a soft horse. Okay.
Yeah, but that could be like the surprise sleeper in this thing, I felt like. I know it's not drawing a good number or anything, but that one stood out to me as something that could possibly, but no, I'm definitely not on Ricky Spanish. I'm not sure about placing a bet on this one yet, but that's kind of an interesting long shot I saw.
So a horse that I noted because it only ran 3 graded races this season and it won 2 of them was Stop Fighting. Where was Stop Fighting? Oh, is it Slap Fighting? Slap Fighting. Yeah, again, I was in Vegas up very late last night. Look at this.
All right.
It's an LTF horse that has
Those fleet figures aren't blowing me away, if I'm being quite honest.
No. But it only ran these two. Let's see. It ran 3 G races this season. It won the G1. It won this G2, both at 10, and then it finished 5th at 12. It just bringing it up because it's.
Oh yeah, so Hardhat Chad ran in the Gallop and the Classic with this new schedule.
Oh,
that's right. That's why. Yeah, it doesn't have to be one or the other anymore. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, good call. Thank you, BD Henderson. Yeah, dude. That's the dream, right?
So yeah, I mean, looking at this race, I can see why Perfect Grid caught so much of the action, but it does feel like it's a little bit wide open. And so, yeah, I mean, outside of the two that you liked,
Fabricate Ore was kind of interesting to me too. If we want to take a look at that one, that's a absolute horsepower horse.
Must be going blind, Bowser. All right. Fabricate Ore. 3 wins, 3 places, 2 shows and 10 races at the graded level. Has taken a little bit of action here. I like. I think it has certainly this. It was better at 12 than 11. So that's, but it was also pretty strong at 11. So I don't mind this play. I don't have a strong take in this game other than, the chalk. The Perfect Grid is the best horse. I understand why it's the chalk. So let's now we could bet on a narrative and Hard Hat Chad to double here.
You want to do Hard Hat Chad?
I don't have a strong take. So other than the two that you liked, like
well, I really only like the one, to be honest with you, Ricky.
Okay, so you only like Ricky Spanish.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
And the other one's about to start in 2 minutes. So
okay, let's do the horse talk out. Well, we'll have time.
Let's stay tuned for our picks for the Harvard Classic.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe in a couple of years we'll figure out the cadence on this shit. Just let us bet right up until post, please.
Yeah,
we still have 5 minutes.
Oh, on the
till the race starts. Oh no, I'm in the wrong thing. My bad.
Oh, we only have 5 minutes to pick on the Harbor Classic, so I need to get that Ricky Spanish in now.
Oh yeah, let's finish that out. Get Ricky Spanish and do Hard Hat Chad too.
Okay. Yeah, he is a monster, so I want a piece of any kind of historic run here. All right.
And I will.
Hard Hat Chad and Ricky Spanish sound like two dudes that meet at a right turn bar, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
And I think you do.
All right.
Right turn bar.
Are we
That's
starting?
actually that's a
We're
great
starting.
Yeah. Might want to put it on the screen.
Did I take it off the screen by accident?
Yes. It's just two of us dipshits sitting here looking at each other.
All right.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Look, they're coming out of the gate wrong, Bowser.
Oh yeah, look at that. It looks like I don't want to okay.
Like so many gray horses.
All right, our picks are in for the Harbor Classic. So let's watch our picks. Catching Stars is hanging around up there. That's nice to see early on at Eisenhart Stables there. Gonna do our normal breakdown.
I know. We're all over the place.
Where we are. This happens, he throw right turns at us. All of a sudden I don't know how to read the fucking board. It all looks like they're backwards.
So we have 7, 9, and 15. And yeah, that's the thing you got to key on the most is the number grid at the bottom of the screen it's flipped around now.
Yeah.
It's like reading Chinese, my God.
Yeah, it's
the right turn bars out here in LA love 2-for-1 specials. And costumes.
Yeah. I haven't been to any of the right turn bars here in Vegas. I should do some exploring one of these nights. Big game bar. Yeah. I probably.
All right. None of our horses.
Nothing looks pretty good, but it looks like that 9 might be making a move here. There's a ways to go though. It's an 11 furlong race. So
there we go.
We are. All right. And, it's like it's backwards. So what if our picks finish at the very end? Technically on a left turn track, they'd be the win. It would look like winners. So maybe it's just I need to read better. I don't know. It's like having dyslexia, like horse dyslexia. If that, I don't know.
Give me a sweat, Bowser.
We got nothing going here.
This 18
like Valor of Strikaloo, Magic Power, Charm of Protege, Skip Stride coming in there hot. Law Legend get in there, but Valor of Strikaloo, Law Legend, and Magic Power. So congrats to the winners. That's stable changing money right there.
Well, this was a big stable that won.
Yeah, that was a big stable that won. So that's what even
the Ore logo is sharp.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that's the right turn. Oh man.
Yeah,
so look,
I like
Stride Out, Catching Stars were both fucking Ornado.
Yeah, the great handicap. Now I'm great handicap by us here.
I hope no one tailed me on this one.
Well, Ornado at least finished in the top 10, but pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty bad overall. But dude, look at the top 8 there. Everybody in the top 8 was 20-1 or up. So this was like throw the chalk on its head kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this was
wild result here in the right dirt. Well, here's I guess the soft not having many soft runners, I guess that mattered.
That did, yeah. It definitely there was some variance at play here for sure.
All right, still 50 seconds to make your pick for the Harbor Classic. Of course, we're playing the 3 and the 15 here. Over $550 in the pot. Let's see here. And then as soon as this locks, we're going to be better on schedule this time. We're going to flip over to the Artemis Cup to handicap that quickly. And then we'll come back with like 5 minutes to go so we can do the horse talk out or the horse walk out, the paddock walk. All right. See if any more juice coming in. Oh, little bit more. Some bets coming in right at the window, right at the buzzer.
Yeah, we're up to about $500 in the prize
Over
pool. Over
$500.
500 bucks, yeah. So
All right, so we're locked up here. Let's head over to the
Artemis Cup. Now this is another one where it was a soft race, I believe. Like, because in the every race so far, it's been kind of off preference versus the field, right? Like we saw that in the first one. We see that in the Harbor Classic where it's a firm race. There's not a lot of firm runners in it. This one is another soft race filled up with mostly firm horses.
There's a decent amount of soft ones in this time. It's not quite as bad as the
It's not
right
quite
turn.
as bad, but it's still, these have been tilted more towards firm runners.
All right, so who's Bowser's pick here?
So the ones that stood out to me was Runs with Wood and Neptunus. Runs with Wood looks like, dude, like I feel like this is a smash play for us. The number 2 horse, and then I forget what Neptunus was. I could have written the numbers down when I was doing this.
So the 16 Neptunus is a let's see, has not been bet. Looks like the best distance is probably 10, not 11. And in 16 graded races, 6 wins, 1 place, 1 show. Pretty strong horse there. And then Run with the Wood, the 2 horse you mentioned. And sorry, that last horse, Neptunus, going off at 23-1 right now. And then we have Runs with the Wood, has taken a little bit of action, currently going off at 19 and change. This is another one, a lot of distances in the background here. Has been running a lot of distances, and it might be a better, shorter runner, but in 19 graded races, 5 wins, 3 places, and 8 shows. This certainly could be a double qualifier. We should probably pop this one, pop the hood on this one.
Well, and I thought with this one too, it kind of fit the sweet spot of it looked like it had been doing decent on the track, and it had a chance at
finished 3rd in the Gallop.
So
obviously has some heart to finish 3rd in the Gallop. Great white coat. All right, so I have no pushback on either one of those.
All right, so I'll fire on those.
And I'd say that the horse that I would throw out there that's still going out off at almost 24-1. Now it is a firm runner, but in 6 graded races, it won 5 and placed in the one race it didn't win, and that's Heat of the Flame, the 5 horse, like I mentioned. It's taken no bets yet. I think it definitely has a chance here.
All right, so we're gonna get in on that. I like the figure there. It stands out at an 85. That's pretty strong there.
Just having 6 graded races this season and finishing 5th or 1st in 5 of them and 2nd in the one it didn't win, that's remarkable.
Okay, so just to be clear, that's the number 2, the number 5, and the number 16. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up too, and one of those was the G1 at 11 furlongs.
Love to see that
in race too. So I mean, we'll see off preference here, but this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes off preference winners all day on these. To be honest, the one I was looking at it. So,
all right, so we have.
I feel like sometimes in these majors, it doesn't quite matter as much. Like, hey, our last 2 podiums in majors were off preference.
All right, so you can see Bowser's already got our win plays in. This is who we'll be taking. And, generally, just to explain what we do, we generally will match in these juice pots. We'll generally match the place and show pool just to have a hand in it so we can scoop it if it does happen.
Yep.
Or scoop that horse's share of it, I should say. And so, yeah, I mean, lately, haven't it's horse racing. So you're not, when you're taking like 10, 15-1 horses, you don't need to win all of them. But I do feel like focusing on performance in graded races and focusing on performance at distance and I'm almost kind of not looking at stars as much.
I agree. For these majors, I think that's far more important. I want to refresh that screen with our bets because I feel like I got them all in now.
All right, yeah. So you still have 10 minutes to get your Artemis Cup bets in. This is essentially we're just playing the win play show on the 2 runs with Wood, the 5 Heat of the Flame, and the 16 Neptunus. And so what with that, since we have about 5 minutes before the Harbor Classic, should we do the paddock walk?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, we got My Rona from Sloppy Steaks.
Oh, I love the cow coated horse.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of that. We tapped into that a little bit ourselves in their stable this last off season. So looking forward to seeing maybe one of those Monday morning. Slap Fighting from Prime Pastures. Colt action. Hard Hat Chad, one of our picks from Zedge Racing. Pay As You Go Girl from Absolute Horsepower. That's a cool looking horse too. I always like the darker ones. Letter Finish from Queen Noah Bean. Like crazy.
You know, if you just told me this horse name, I would have said SoCal Stable for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
It's from Nightmare Racing. So this Nightmare, is this a newer one? I haven't seen. I'm not used to seeing them in these left turf majors. So shout out to them. I'm not sure if it's your first, but good luck. You know, always like seeing new blood win these things.
S plus as well, Bowser.
Yeah. Gemstone Rush from Derek W10. Hearts of Red Arrow, another one that was on my list, didn't quite make the cut, but you could see why. Decent profile there. From Zedge Racing, another S plus though. Should Have Scratched, great name from Absolute Horsepower. Pigs Have Killers from Given Stables. Well, I eat pigs, so I guess I'm one of them. Destiny Is All from Given Stables. Nice and Hard from Beetlejuice Stables. Is that another one you would have?
This is another SoCal inspired name here.
Another LTF. Mine to the Window from Doge Sports 69.
That's like the email address your buddy gives you, and you're like, wait, you still use that email address?
Skywolf from Given Stables.
I knew a guy, his email was like, to this day, he still uses it. It's like Steve the Pimp 69 or something like that.
Ricky Spanish, one of our picks out of Sloppy Steaks. Fabricate Ore from Absolute Horsepower. Wow Factor from Queen Bean Racing.
Great looking horse.
That is a good looking horse. Perfect Grid from Sambry Racing. What the heavy favorite in this one?
Yeah, as it should be.
Yep. Moot Button from Absolute Horsepower. And the Stuff of Legend from Fairhaven Farms. Good luck to everybody in this bad boy.
And just a reminder, like you said, we are on the 3 Hard Hat Chad and the 15 Ricky Spanish.
Yeah, they met at a right turn bar, as we said.
Ricky Spanish
and Hard Hat Chad.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah. Okay, I'm the joke's coming clear to me now.
Yeah, and I know you've been up late. Yeah.
Little Village People.
Yeah,
reference.
Exactly. Yeah. Now you're picking up.
You know, Rent's a great musical, regardless of what it's about.
AIDS.
Well, yeah, but it's also a great musical. I assume this is the kind of conversation right turn race stables.
Oh yeah. I thought they would talk about more like Hamilton. Yeah, that's a little more contemporary.
Oh well, I mean Hamilton, great American hero.
Yeah. Hamilton, like, got a raw deal in that duel.
Just think about that. Hey, I don't like you. Let's go shoot each other.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but the purpose of a duel isn't actually to mortally wound the other person. You're supposed to just kind of maybe give them a scratch or shoot near them, kind of scare them off. It's more of a game of chicken than an actual attempt to kill someone. So it's like that's why it's considered bad form.
Yeah, ungentlemanly.
To kill someone in a duel. Like, you're supposed to just kind of give them a, hey, how's your father type of situation.
All right, Bowser, we're dangerously close. And you know what? I'm going to make a prediction. We're going to have a horse in this race next season.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about, and I agree. Probably gonna be in here. Looking at this field, I feel like this horse would have a shot in this kind of field, right?
I mean, I think in general it's hard to tell. I know the
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes you just got to get lucky on your season, you know. Like you get 1 3-year-old season. Yeah.
whoa, the 3-horse came out hot.
Skywolf, Hard Hat Chad, Slap Fighting, Fabricate, or Perfect Grid. My Sharona are your early out in front wards. Skywolf, I have a feeling probably doesn't have enough to hang around till the end here, but it's setting the pace early for sure. We got a lot of the usual suspects on the left turf stables here on the leaderboard, so nothing out of the no one making a crazy move yet, but Hard Hat Chad staying right there. Let's hopefully our guy does it.
That would be a pretty incredible start to the day for a Zedge.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
back-to-back wins.
Back-to-back wins, and man, damn, yeah. All right, so My Sharona, Slap Fighting, Skywolf, stuff like Hearts of Red Arrow making an appearance now, coming up in.
And the other horse that we bet on, Ricky Spanish, is coming. He's starting to make its push as well.
Yeah, so I feel like this is the kind of race we're going to really see it on the back stretch here, starting about now. So contenders and pretenders are going to start separating themselves here. But Hard Hat Chad looks like, dude, I don't know if anyone's going to really come and give him that. I mean, we'll see on that final turn, but man, he is looking really incredible right here. Just a fluid move down the track. Gotta love that.
It's not giving up ground either.
No. Normally, okay, so yeah, normally give up a little ground right here, but I feel like he's still in control. Fabricate or Skywolf, Slap Fighting, Pays You Go Girl, Gemstone Rush there, but now the pack is coming. There's a pack of hungry wolves, and who's that on the outside? Is that the number 20 horse, the Stuff of Legend, coming in?
He's gonna get it.
Fabricate or coming in there, Stuff of Legend, Hype Beast, and it looks like Fabricate or is going to take it down. I had a feeling this was going to be an absolute horsepower race.
Well done.
Yeah, getting the double podium there. You know,
our favorite big stable.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, dude. He had 4 horses in the race: the number 1, the number 3, the number 7, and then the number 17. I'd take that every damn time.
Yeah, 2S Plus is finishing in the top 5, Bowser.
Very interesting. Yeah. So, and so Ricky Spanish finished 6th, and Hard Hat Chad finished 8th. Hard Hat Chad, yeah, you see why he did well on the Gallop, but didn't quite have enough to get it done here in the Stayer.
And shout out to give a quick shout out to the Gallop Run series. I see Rico in our chat. Puerto Rico Stables, shout out to them. The unofficial host of the Gallop Run. Yeah, they called the 24 exacta in the chat somewhere.
Oh, so
very close to hitting. You know what that is, though?
What's that?
That's still a loss.
That's true.
Still a loss.
You know, and hey,
it was like that Jahan Dotson first touchdown in the Super Bowl last year. About
hey, you know, I think this is a perfect time to give out a quick Super Bowl prop.
Okay. Well, here, what I'll do is I'll switch the screen to show our bets for the next race, so people, because you still have a minute to pick.
Yeah.
All right. What do you get? What are you throwing out?
All right, so I got a fun one I threw in this morning. I did a little Kobe Bryant interception step ladder. So I got the 1 interception at plus 850, but 2 interceptions, 100 to 1.
Yeah, if you didn't listen to the sports gambling podcast this week, it gained a lot of heavy momentum. Of course, February 8th was Kobe and Gianna Day. Kobe Bryant on the Seahawks wears number 8. His name is also Kobe Bryant. I am also on the single interception. I know the man in the box and Sean are on the anytime touchdown as well. I love your interception ladder angle.
Yeah, I thought that I liked the second interception more than I liked him taking it to the house and also the price was a lot better. The book I was doing it at wasn't offering a great touchdown price for him, but I do have the Seahawks defense anytime touchdown plus 550 in case he does do it. So
okay. I'll stay on the defensive side. Most sacks in the game, Byron Murphy. So DeMarcus Lawrence is the chalk. Leonard Williams had a kid. He's also the chalk. And for good reason. They've been the strength of that line. But I'm playing the not him. And so Byron Murphy first sack 8-1. Byron Murphy most sacks 16-1. Byron Murphy to have over a quarter sack is plus 170. And then I'm taking one of the other guys, Nuoso, the other edge rusher, outside linebacker. He's plus 198 to go over a quarter sack. So that's how I'm attacking the defenses. All right, hold on, Bowser, pause. 10 minutes to post in the Artemis Cup. So let's hop over to the Derby.
let's go to the Kentucky Derby. Got our bets in there real quick.
All right. So the Derby today is, of course, unlike the other stayers, it's a 10 furlong race. And it's sloppy and raining today, Bowser. So double whammy with the weather.
Yeah, it's a real
great opportunity to talk about mudders.
Father was a mother. His mother was a mother. His mother was a mother.
There we go.
And like usual, the Derby has a nice big pot. Over $750 in this one across all the pools. Bowser,
I have 3 that I kind of stood out to me. Okay, so one is right there, number 4 horse, Heart of Nantes. And this is mostly just a kind of a stars based handicap for this one with the rain and the slop.
Okay.
And then I also had How It's Done. Not sure what number that was.
That's the 18 horse.
Yeah, and then also Proof of Work.
The 19 horse.
Yeah.
So all 3 of those horses have taken bets, forcing them down the betting board. How It's Done, 12 graded races, 5 wins, probably the strongest volume record we have for the season. So if you wanted to look at that, but a lot of the damage done at 11 and even 12, not as much 10. It is where, let me pull open. We'll take a quick look at this horse. What number did oh, here we go. Pink Slip Racing. And I know it's in good form, having a win, a podium, and then did not run in the G1 though. And again, see, these are 11 and 12. It did not performing as well at 10. So that would be my feedback there. Proof of Work, good on track record, 15 graded races, 3 wins, 2 shows, but 7 third places. So and it's been bet down to 8-1.
Yeah, that one's been bet down pretty good. So I was kind of like that. I've been cooled off on that one.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, this field is wide open to me. To your point on the preferences, it being a very sloppy race, I do think that
I think that's great value
matter
there on that, where it's a 15-1 morning line odds. You're getting it at 22-1 because other horses have been bet down.
Right, let's like I said, I think it's not the right distance, but let's play it just because it's been a winner.
Yeah, it's a winner going off on preference. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to like about it, but yeah, you're right about the distance. I mean, okay, anything else we want to do on that one? It's so much easier to do if we have multiples, do them at once.
I mean, in terms of a horse where I think the distance is right. It's my issue is that I think it's hard to play overly firm horses in this kind of condition. This is the one race where it's like I kind of want to circle these horses with the soft stars and look a little deeper at them. And the problem is that none of the soft racers are all that good.
What about Smile Rodeo? Just a dart throw, something drawing some juicy odds.
I'm looking at my notes over here. All right, so this is actually one that I would put in the wild card. Only 5 graded races, 1 win, 1 place, 2 shows.
You want to?
I don't know if I'd say distance is optimal here, but I'm down to throw a dart on that one. And then another one that I would, if we want to play a third in terms of a dart throw.
Yeah, again, I'm down for 3 wild dart throws at like 20 something to 1 if we can.
So we're playing how it's done.
Yeah, we got the 17 and 18 so far, both at 23 and then 22 to 1.
I almost think we just play proof of work, even though oh no, this is the one that's been bet down, right? Yeah. So let's see. Our other options are the Degenerate from SoCal Stables. Can we bet on a YSM horse?
That one's been bet down pretty big too.
No, what I'm looking at is Tension Theory.
Okay. If we're talking about wild dart throws, he's been bet down to like 7.62. So
Tension Theory?
Oh no. I was
the 6 horse?
I was talking about the Degenerate.
Oh no, I'm saying let's Tension Theory, the YSM horse is 20.
Yeah, you know what? I'm down for that. That makes a lot of sense.
13 graded wait, hold on. Tension Theory. 12 graded races, 3 wins, 4 places. Not horrible. Again, probably has more distance in it, but is a soft racer here. So
yeah, let's do it. All right. Just so to be sure. So the 6, 17, 18.
6, 17, 18, all soft horses. All right, I will do that. All right, so you can see who we're taking on the screen for the virtual Kentucky Derby. Again, the Derby 10 furlongs, not 11 like the other stayers. Let's go. We have 2 minutes, and then once you get your these bets in, we'll do a quick paddock walk for the Artemis Cup.
All right. Should have the first couple, and bets are in. All right. Sorry, that's my mic stand holder thing.
So again, 6, 17, and 18 in the Derby. That's where we're going. Win pool up to 64K Derby. Very impressive. Let's hop over to the Artemis Cup. 2 minutes to post.
Okay, Karate Boss from Wimbledon Turf. Runs with Wood from Terlingula Ranch. War of the Decade from Yellowstone Champs. Wine Folly from Hazy Hills. Heat of the Flame from Clado's Racing. Yeah, that's a right turf stable right there, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
No further questions. Absolute horsepower. Luck Runs West. Tombstone Stables. What a Beauty, another Wimbledon Turf. Astro Monster from Given Stables. Viera from Hazy Hills. Creative Love from Tombstone Stables. Is that where you stick it in the ear? The Rain Song from Fairhaven Farms.
It is creative.
Moments of Silence, another Wimbledon Turf. Or Might Not from Absolute Horsepower. Glue Vibes from Hazy Hills. Neptunus from Soprano Stables.
Great name.
Financial Fugazi from Gully Stables. That's a fantastic name. Thanks in Advance from Absolute Horsepower. Fior di Arnaccio from TriStar Racing. Hey, you didn't think I was going to get that, did you? Or guess not. Absolute horsepower.
All right. Nailed it, Bowser.
22 seconds left. I'm a fucking pro.
Shout out to
For a
Teamwork in the chat.
Well, I gotta say this is a fun format here with seeing these different types of and I like the idea of the stairs often kind of lumped together like this. This is pretty cool. Shout out to Bryce and the team with this new scheduling. Great work. I am a fan.
Oh, under the lights.
Oh, here we go.
We're going backwards.
We're going backwards on the turf. Okay, thanks in advance. No further questions. Wine Folly, Fior Dianazio, What a Beauty, and Astral Monster are your early leaders out the gate. And it looks like, see, yeah, it's hard to, no further questions. All right. Absolute horsepower, man. Is he going to win both of these turf races? That'll be ridiculous.
More importantly, 2, 5, and 16. Come on.
2, 5, and 16. That's where we're at, right? Yeah. Okay. So
2 is very out of it.
2 very out of it. 5 falling back, but 16. 16 is our best hope here with Neptunus. He's getting up there with the leaders, and he's kind of making a push around that outside turn. We can get him up in there. I feel very nice about that.
Oh,
But
no.
right now, Astral Monster, moment of silence. Thinks in advance. No further questions. Dude, are we going to get a clean sweep of the podium from Absolute Horsepower with Thinks in advance, or might not? And the other one.
This is shaping up to be a dynamic finish here. There's not a lot separating.
There's not a lot separating the front of the pack here, and I feel like we're going to see on that final turn that wave come, you know, that you often see. And so this is really anybody's race here. Neptunus looks positioned to strike here as we get closer down the wire. We're hitting the final turn. Thinks in advance with Astro Monster still out there, but let's see. This is where people like to separate themselves, and it's wide open. Wide turn here from the leading Thinks in advance and taking it down. All right. So now we got, oh, here it comes. Here comes the variance.
My goodness, this is an ass kicking.
Thanks
Someone call 911.
Yeah, thanks in advance. Making it a turf sweep for Absolute Horsepower Stables. Wow. With Fior Donatio and Moments of Silence.
We would love another free horse. Stens, thank you.
And look at that. An S plus getting in there for the second place. That's very impressive in this race. Absolute Horsepower with, once again, with 4 horses in this race. Getting the first place, man. That's all that really matters, right? Going up.
Nice scoop. Look at our picks. Just trash.
Just donkey picks. Look, we said it. We're not right turn guys. We're just not, you know.
All right. 6, 17, and 18 in the Derby. 90 seconds to get your picks in. 64K Derby in the pot. Once this locks, we'll flip over and we'll handicap the SGPN Dirt Classic, which I see has already taken a bet.
Excellent. Yeah, everybody, if you're a Turf Club member, this is where you do your duty. We're not going to call it dues, but let's juice this pot. You know, let's make it interesting for each other. You know, let's have some fun with it.
Yeah, and maybe if that's the case, maybe we can get. I was going to ask if we can expand, since we filled up this season. I was going to ask if we can expand it to a 20-horse race.
Ooh.
Also, let us know if you'd be interested in a series.
Yeah, we were kicking that idea around last night. I have an idea where it'd be kind of maybe a multi-season thing, kind of like a dynasty format. I think that could be interesting. But yeah, let us know in the chat or wherever.
Yeah, so something that would allow you to have like carryover from one race to the next.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 seconds to get your derby bets in, and then we will
It's
we'll do
something
a
too
little.
that's more of like a stable prize than an individual horse prize.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a turf club incentive, or like, if you're in turf club, something extra for the stable.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it's a point system, and we put something up for the
That's what I
winner.
was thinking. Yeah, because I feel like we can get a sponsor for that or something, and we'll have a prize. And yeah.
All right, race is locked for the Derby. Let's head over to the Classic, Bowser, where I don't remember the last time we had a full 16 horse race. So shout out to everyone for filling this thing up, and shout out to the team for juicing each horse. What, $3 a horse?
I love
Very
that there's
nice.
a horse named Ricky Henderson here, my all-time favorite baseball player. I can't believe I hadn't used that name already. I'll be honest with you.
All right, so have you handicapped this race?
I have not, dude. This is something I am completely.
So do you want to? Should we go backwards and you want to do you want to look at all the horses first?
Or yeah, let's do that. Ricky Henderson from the Hot 27, defending champ, I believe, in this race.
Yes, we need to update our data. I think the first thing we do is update the data so we can backdate our game.
All right. Genesis Janet from Arch Royal Family.
Shout out to Arch.
4-star recruit from Terra Firma Farms. Seattle Day from Honest to Goodness.
Some good horses in here.
It's Lizard from Revere Ranch. Bladed Luxury from Best Value. Shout out to Gunner.
Shout out to Gunner. Gunner had a nice gallop run season.
He did. Single Shot, one of ours. Our old fucking battle axe, age 7, coming in.
this guy just knows how to hit the podium. Look at that.
You don't give a fuck. Rar Cubes from Blinkers On.
Wait, you can use those characters?
I didn't know you can use exponents and names. Yeah. Rocky Mountain Oysters from Sweetwater Stables.
How has that not been used?
Well, he didn't use spaces. See.
Oh, you're right.
Gojo S Park from Lion Shark Racing. This is a left turf horse in there. So.
Oh, look at this.
An LTS horse.
Shame.
Catching a Flyer from PGA Stables. I see him in the chat. Shout out. And were you saying you like our idea for the dynasty kind of content? Let us know. Bridge of the Sky from Wildcard. Keyunt from Guff Farms. Workhorse from Puerto Rico Stable. Ramblin' Man, another one of ours at SGPN Stables. Rock and Roll from Eisenhart Stables.
That's it.
That's the field. So do you want to just fire on ourselves? I don't know if Single Shot's going to do so well against the younger horses here as a 7-year-old.
Great distance for him. This is pretty optimal for Single Shot. Like, not that we have to sell betting. I mean,
all right. So the chat seems to really like our idea for a series thing. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. We'll talk with Bryce and we'll get something together for sure. I want to think of a cool format. And I think did
I say what this is? Is this it's yielding? Oh, very interesting.
7 furlongs yielding.
So I would say Single Shot is optimal. So we're obviously going to bet that. Ramblin' Man is sneaky because it's a good horse. Okay. So outside of ourselves, I have a couple ideas. One, I mean, first of all, we do have SS minus horses in this field. So yeah, right dirt at that. Arch, how dare you? How dare you crash our party with your disease? The A horse is a very good horse, Bowser.
Which one?
I don't know if we want to get cute and bet on the A horse.
The A horse. Oh, yeah.
This is a little bit like Single Shot.
It's a 6-year-old. I feel like that's a little cute. I feel like it could be on the wrong side of the age.
Okay. Then I would say the best.
A little cute, if you ask me. I'll be honest.
I'd say my next favorite would be that. Let's see.
I kind of want to just go with Ricky Henderson, dude.
Well, I was gonna say Bladed Luxury would be my, like, if I'm handicapping the race, but I'll let you pick this one. I'm pretty confident in Single Shot.
All right, so we got Single Shot and Ramblin' Man. You're saying Bladed Luxury? Yeah,
That would be.
Yeah, that's it. That sounds good to me. All right, so I'm just doing straight win bets on these ones, and we're gonna double the prize pool. So
yeah, precisely.
So yeah, this is our race. We're doubling the prize pool, so we're putting $480 per horse.
Yeah, get your bets on this race.
$240 each already. So now we've juiced even more.
Nice work, everyone. We already got it up to. Have you put anything in?
I just did.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we've got it up to 5.54K. Let's get some more bets in this pot. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Bladed Luxury from Best Value, now the favorite. So we're moving markets over here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how you
this is what we're betting on. Our horses, the Single Shot, the 7, Ramblin' Man, the 15, and Bladed Luxury out of Best Value.
How much time do people have for their bets on this race, Ryan?
They have 8 minutes and 53 seconds.
Right.
What's the goal here?
Let's try and get this thing over 10K.
10K, and we're giving away a horse that can race on Monday, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
I don't think the chat has it in them.
Oh, that's a direct. He's throwing the gauntlet down, guys. That's a direct challenge. He's calling you soft.
I don't think the chat has it.
He's calling you guys soft. So you guys can't see on the camera right now, but I cleaned up in my office here today. It's fantastic. I love it.
Okay.
I have my putting green set up in here.
You want me to ice
earlier?
There, we can ISO to you. We can see what's going on. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, no. See, because I got all like my other desk and like the printer and everything over there. But look at that now, my putting green. Yeah.
Real business where business gets done. All right, let's do the.
Dude, I was pretty much up all night after all. Hey, this is a good time for me to say this. After last night's fucking ass thumping in the fucking sprint, I was up like till like 4 a.m. and then woke up at like 6:30 a.m. just cracking on fucking breed stuff for next season's breeding already. Just going. It's my fault that we're not doing well in these majors. We got to take it to the next level. If you see the board behind me there, I added new columns of our SS minuses and potential good matches for them. I am a man on a mission right now. Yes, I appreciate it. I am a very casual. I would basically say I am a mini golf player more than anything, actually, at this point. But I appreciate that. Maybe I'll take you up on that because I wouldn't mind to see what I'm doing wrong because I'm definitely
PGA bring some
he's offering some fucking.
I don't need anyone looking at me. I know my swing is not.
I'm like, oh god. To me, it's like kind of like putting a silk hat on a pig, you know. Like I don't know if we can really improve too much.
All right. Japan says dab time, and Bowser, we have less than 2 minutes until the Derby, so let's fire through these horses.
Yeah, let's fire through the horses. Bend in the Sand from Yellowstone Champs. We got Black Imperatrix from Doge Sports 69. Prodigious from Gauchos. Shout out to Gauchos. Good to see them in there. Heart of Nantes from Destables. Stomp Horizon from Sambry Stables. Tension Theory from YSM Racing Club.
We have this in pocket, Bowser.
Yep. Eugenia Doubtfire from the Hot 27. Good to see them in there. Turf Club member. Let's take it down. New Year's Resolution. Absolute Horsepower. That's a great name for a horse. Can't believe that wasn't taken. Takedown from Pink Slip Racing. Kentucky Money from Wool Off the Bandito. Well, we know what he's going for here. Vanilla Rodeo from Rodeo Racing. Okay, that's a little much. Signature Below from Gauchos. Pros from Queen Bean Racing. The Degenerate from SoCal Stables. Willow Bank from Sambry Racing. Puzzle Pieces from Wild Stallions. I just watched Bill and Ted's last night, actually. Smile Rodeo from Rodeo Racing. Holds up, dude. It's still very funny. How It's Done, Pink Slip Racing. Proof of Work, Arch Royal Racing or Arch Royal Family. Or Doesn't It from Absolute Horsepower.
He's killing it with the puns.
Oh, if you want the real bugle. Japan is Tiger Woods. I love that confidence here.
Let's go. Derby time.
This is turning into a golf club show.
6, 17, and 18 is who we have.
We need to get some of Colby's chums from the golf club in the chat here.
Oh, the old 19th hole.
Yeah. All right, Puzzle Pieces, The Degenerate, Proof of Work, Pros, Willow Bank, early on. All right. This looks like this is going to get wild down the stretch. There's a lot of people all bunched together here. So
I remember when he's ready to gig one on a sloppy track.
It doesn't have the sunshine that he had that day though. That
roast day.
That wild sunshine coming through on the slop. It was something else.
Our horses are comically not doing well. All right, here comes the 17, Bowser. We'll have something going on here because the pack, no one's separating from the pack right now.
No, yeah, it's I feel like someone's going to emerge here down the stretch, but we haven't quite seen it yet.
Could be Pros here, the 13 horse.
Pros looks like he's got some serious smoke, but I'm kind of interested in some of these other ones coming in right behind it. Made it extra sloppy for you. Gotta like them sloppy lady. You're scaring me.
All right, they're separating. All right.
Pros really, dude. Is he turning in a secretariat run here? Holy shit! Here's where people tend to show up though in that final stretch. But man, he is just hanging on. But here comes Takedown.
Whoa.
Takedown's gonna make it interesting. Takedown might edge him out. It's going to be between Pros and Takedown coming down to the wire here. But I think Pros is going to hold him off. What a finish, though, with Heart of Nantes coming in third. The Degenerate, Proof of Work, and How It's Done. You know, the three I had circled were Heart of Nantes, How It's Done, Proof of Work, and
what happened?
They finished top 6, all three. I just couldn't get anything good. I mean, those are the ones I circled. I don't know what we actually.
Oh wow! So 18 and finished strong there.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what we get for betting on a YSM horse. Shame on us.
Yeah, but shout out to Queen Bean for taking it down with Pros here. And then Pink Slip Takedown, and then D-Stables with Heart of Nantes. That's wow.
All SS minus horses in the Derby.
Yeah. We have broken to that point of the.
All right, you got 90 seconds to pick the SGPN Classic. Again, reminder, you get into the SGPN Classic for free if you're in Turf Club.
And the Turf Classic. So that's 2 free rolls each season. You know, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, 2 4,000 for Derby free rolls. And plus more horse giveaways, breed discounts, etc., etc. We got up to 6.3K Derby in the pot. While we wait and get your picks in, let's flash the horses we have for sale on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Because some of these are raceable on Monday.
Yeah, did you guys get up to that? Are we going to get to that 10 grand mark? I don't know.
And Bowser, is the buy one get one deal still going?
Yeah, so buy one of the ones that we have listed for 2,100 or more, because there is like a 15, 1,600 in there. So anything 2,100 or more, and you'll get one of equal value or less that you pick.
Let's go. And we do have some 0-year-olds as well, but you know,
And
always
and there's a 4,000 one in there, I think, that's pretty solid. But
well, this one's great. I mean, this is the one that I'm hoping doesn't sell.
yeah,
Full of Mona Lisa smile.
yeah,
I
Kramer
want to
really
race.
wants to keep this one to race it. I was like, oh, we could probably list that one. So I think that one's probably gonna be a pretty good horse too, actually. But
one of our LTF.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, get after it. We have it looks like there's about half dozen or so 1-year-olds left. So, and one of them is the one I don't want and someone to buy.
So someone please buy that one. Just spite Ryan here. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. And you'll get a free one. So
free one. What about breeding? Has breeding ended? When does it end, Bowser?
Breeding ends.
Oh, I see right here.
Right here in 20 hours, 54 minutes, and 20 seconds. So
any of our studs you want to highlight?
Oh, you know, if you really wanted to Game Manager, I think might be the best value we have in our stable. He was a hell of a sprinter, competed on the track, finished second in the high court when that was still running as a 4-year-old. But he's only an S+, but he's really got, if you look at the subgrades, he really has more of an SS- profile. He's right down. Just go like, you know, there he is. Yeah, so he's got good stars. He's got that heart that shows up in big spots. But I've been looking. One of my favorite things to do right now is find S+ horses that basically are pretty much SS- in drag, as I would say. And you find these horses, and I was able to, we bred him twice in his first season eligible. He produced one SS- and one very strong looking S+. So yeah, I think I think he's one of the better values we have out there right now. And they're at the minimum 3,000.
And then Mulazim, not for this season, but
yeah, he'll be in there next season. So
I saw someone just picked up a stud from he's ready to gig this season.
Yeah, I believe that was Moon Ranch. Welcome to the Turf Club. New member.
All right, Bowser. We have 7 minutes to post. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Let's do another Super Bowl prop.
All right.
All right. I invented a new type of ladder. You want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
I did an alt spread ladder with the Seahawks.
I mean, I'm also on this, but yeah, let's hear it.
I want to know what I'm interested to see what numbers you fired at with it then too. Because the spread's at 4.5, 5, depending on what book you're looking at right now. I've seen it kind of go both ways. All right, so I personally did it at I did it at around a -9.5 at +160, you know, for a double-digit win. -13.5 for a 2-touchdown win at +280. And then I just jacked the way up because I'm like, okay, if it gets to that point, it can very easily get out of hand and they win by 25. So -24.5 +1,300.
That's a great number on your 24.5. I only got 925 there. I played 4.5, 10.5, 14.5, 17.5, and 24.5. And it's almost more of like I would call it almost a pyramid. The gets smaller as you go up. Yeah, and then I also took the opposite approach with the Patriots team total under 21.5, and I played the alt under 14.5.
Well,
which I think was like +240.
And so here's something I thought you would find fascinating. I'm glad I remembered to bring up is, so I did first touchdowns as usual, right? But I also did them for first touchdowns for the game, and then I also did all of them as first team touchdowns for each team side.
Nice. Yeah, I don't generally do that, but for the Super Bowl I could see why.
Yeah, I thought it was fun for the Super Bowl. So even after one team scores, there's still something to sweat out with the other side. But Sam Darnold, here's something crazy. For the first team touchdown, he was at plus 2,200. But for the game first touchdown, he was only at plus 2,000. So I got a better number with a wider window.
That's wild.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there to you. That was very. Every other one, they take the odds down as they should. They chop it down. Like you're only playing for one team now on that. But yeah, I thought it was funny. They gave me a better price for the first team.
I also played the Kenneth Walker receiving ladder. Kenneth Walker most receiving yards. I also played the George Halani receptions ladder.
I did the George Halani receiving yard ladder, and I kind of loaded up on him just the regular number at 10.5. So, dude, if he clears 15 receiving yards, I'm cashing huge in this one.
So we're playing craps at the Circa last night, and this guy who's never rolled dice before is rolling dice, and on like as prescribed by the movies, he's hot, and we're having a good old time. And he asked what we like in the Super Bowl, and Sean goes George Halani over 10.5 receiving yards, and he goes who? I laughed so hard. Yeah, we're so hardo on George Halani. I feel like we're stuck in our bubble, Bowser. I hope we're not wrong.
I know. I think that 10.5 is really, because that could be one screen pass, dude.
I know. Here's what I'm terrified for. I'm terrified.
I feel like where do you feel his target number is? What do you feel? That's the real question. I think it's over 5.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's reasonable to think he could get. I'd say his projections probably 2.5 to 5.5.
Yeah. I think 5 is very within range.
And I think he ran 15 routes last week, and so as long as the game is competitive and the Patriots are blitzing, I think we have a chance.
So I got another one here I think you'll like, where I did the Rashid Shaheed fun parlay, and I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here, right?
Yeah, a little reverse correlation.
Over 21.5 yards, but under 1.5 catches and a touchdown.
So what's his touchdown price? Do you know what it was by itself?
Touchdown price wasn't that good because I got this whole thing paid out at plus 2,000. So I mean, it's not.
That's pretty. I mean, if you think about it, though, you're talking about like 2 minus 110 things, but by reversing them, you're probably doubling you're doubling the value in the parlay engine. So no, I mean, look, for him to have anything,
that is true though. You're right.
My take on Shaheed would be, I like him to have an explosive play, and I would play it like you're playing it. I don't know if I'd almost price it just without the touchdown and see like.
Well, I realized because they give him rushing touchdown opportunities, and he scored touchdowns on special teams. So I feel like as long as he catches that one deep pass, he can get home on the touchdown other ways. He doesn't need to do it on that play necessarily, as long as that's the only catch.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, if I was, I love the reverse correlation angle of him.
Yeah, that was
I also like the opposite with Diggs. I like Diggs under yards over catches.
His anytime touchdown price was at plus 360 for that.
Just the under and the over.
No, so his anytime touchdown was plus.
Anytime was plus 360. Got it.
So with the under catches and over yards, I got it at plus 2,000.
Yeah, so like your true odds on that, if they were just 3 independent items, is probably closer to like 14-1, and so you got 20-1 because you're reverse. You're doing things that are counter correlated.
Yeah.
Other things that I like, let's see, over sacks in the game, over punts in the game, over total lost fumbles in the game. I like. I mean, if you've been on this channel at all, you've heard me say Jack Westover anytime touchdown 40-1.
I'm in on his. I need to get in on the anytime there because I am all over his first team and first touchdown. And if he comes home, I'm gonna be so pissed if I don't have that end of it. That would really chap my hide.
I have Drake May to throw a pick.
You know, I was actually looking at him to throw 2 picks, and it was dude, hold on, I'll look that up. It was a spicy number.
20 seconds to post.
Okay, so here we go. I got to get my Jake Westhofer, and I mean, I'm sure everybody understands that.
Yeah, God help you if you don't. Imagine not having a Jack Westover bet and him getting in the end.
Me having him first team and first touchdown, but not having him anytime, and he comes home. Yeah, I'd be fucking irate.
All right, here we go. In this race. It's going to have 12 pounds on the SS minuses.
Woo! Raw Cube, It's Lizard, Seattle Day, Workhorse, Bladed Luxury, and Single Shot. All out there early.
Let's go single shot.
It's Lizard is moving, and Raw Cube is falling back like someone just attached the piano to it. And so,
Bowser, reminder, we have the 7, we have the 15, and we have the 6.
yeah, that 7's making a little move here for single shot. You know, you're right. Maybe his age, old man fucking River fucking hanging in here. Fucking start calling him Blue like he was an old school.
It's sturdy horse, Bowser.
Yeah, we did have Bladed Luxury too, did we not?
Yep.
We bet Bladed Luxury, single shot. Yeah, let's see how this plays out here as we come down the final turn into the final stretch. This is a lot of fun. And here comes single shot. Is he gonna creep up in there? Come on, buddy. Come on.
He's going.
Come on. Bladed Luxury though looks like he's gonna edge it out. Bladed Luxury.
Oh no.
Taking it down, but
oh no.
Cube comes back from the dead. Someone unhooked the piano and it came right back and took that fucker down. Congrats to the winners. All right, dude. Drake May alt interceptions.
What's 2?
Plus 300.
Nice. Congrats to Raw Cubed. Bladed Luxury out of
Raw Cubed
out
is
of blinkers on.
Is that like basically just like a cat? Did your cat name that? Just
yeah. Bladed Luxury, or maybe it's like a Beavis reference. Bladed Luxury from Best Value in second, and It's Lizard from Revere Ranch in third. Nice job, everyone. Single shot. Nice run for the 7-year-old.
Wow.
And we will keep running single shot forever.
I'm debating Drake May interception step ladder.
Did Blinkers On win the last SGPN Classic?
I think so. Yeah, I think Team Art.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, joining the multiple champion club with us, and I think someone else. I got to update that sheet. I've been really slacking on that one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's something I don't think about. I think about it when we're doing this stream at the end. And then I forget until the next time we do it the next season. So,
well, Bowser, good day of racing. Our bets sucked. So hopefully that was a good setup to give a little back to the gambling gods before we take on the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. And before we're going to have a big Fool's Day reveal Monday morning. So next week's episode, we will be getting down with that, looking at our new foals. Going over breeding, and the new features in the game.
And I think we'll continue to do Thursday afternoon/night, depending on where you are.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me. I have a because I have a dentist appointment Friday morning, so that works perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, everyone have a good Super Bowl, win lots of money, win lots of bets. I can confirm I went back to the window at 3 a.m. last night to bet more on the
Of course you
Seahawks.
did.
So
Of
pray
course
for
you
me.
did. Yes.
Bowser, have a good Super Bowl. Let's win some money tomorrow.
See you,
I
buddy.
did buy a Super Bowl square for the stable.
Ooh.
No big deal. Run a little $300 a square personal pool. So hopefully we can bank I think the top prize is like 13 G's. So
Hey, so if we hit that, we should buy one of the big market dogs.
what do you mean?
If we hit the square,
Oh, we should breed with one of the big dogs.
no, we should buy a big dog
Oh,
on the market.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm interested.
You know what I'm saying? We'll do a whale sale of our own, buddy.
Yeah, maybe if we hit 2, like that's where we get some of the funds for the series or whatever idea we come up with.
Yeah. I like this idea. I like this.
All right. And so like Scott said, we will be back on Thursday, most likely at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. on the East Coast to break it all. Actually, I'm lying already because I know I have a thing Thursday. We got CIF state soccer tournament. So TBD, but I think Thursday it will happen. Maybe a little bit later, assuming that works with Bowser.
That works fine.
And then I'll update with the time. Just stay tuned to the feed. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to make sure you get hit with the notifications. And get your stable started. Use the code SGPN.
Yeah,
keep reminding you get free roll action, you get breed action, you get giveaways, all sorts of good stuff. So
yeah, appreciate all the kind words we've been hearing from everybody. I'm glad you guys like what we're doing, and hopefully we can keep expanding and giving you more of what you like.
Well, yeah, us winning leads to us expanding.
That's true.
Let's win more. And so good luck on Fool's Day. We'll see everyone back on Thursday night. Good luck at the Super Bowl. Good luck to the Seahawks. Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah, fuck the chowderheads, dude.
Fuck the chowderheads. Bowser, next time we have to win more money. That's note that right now. Good stuff. See everyone next week. Let it ride.
Let it fucking ride.
Saturday night and the lights go hot. SGPN on the mic at the Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the globe. Bed by flying down the line in the show.